Welcome back to Chaos Collectibles. So in today's video, I'm going to show you my latest custom figure. It's definitely not one of my better works. However, it was one of the tougher ones that I've done. So here is the latest pirate figure. I did use that Blackbeard head. However, I mean, it is a little small, but for what it is, I think it turned out okay. So I've tried different things with this. I wanted to use the magnet and then sculpt the neck and make his head removable. However, with the way that his beard is designed, it kind of goes into the neck. And I tried and tried. I had to grind out behind the beard and it turned into a mess. So what I ended up doing was I just sculpted the entire backside of that head. And it is not movable. So this thing is actually a fixed head. Gonna zoom in so you can kind of see the details of this. So what I ended up doing was, this is a necklace body. And I ended up getting some primer from Amazon. They had a sale the other day where I got primer for, it's like 14 bucks or something like that, but it was only a fur brown. So the color was kind of funny and it took quite a bit to cover it because it was a little darker than the last one. And then what I did is I took that Spawn figure I had and I tore the bottom part of the leg off and ground from the knee down here to the boot leg peg, ground out the sides of it, ground out behind this, and completely hollowed that out. And then I was just going for broke on this. It's like either this is gonna work or it's not. So I took a big chance on this guy and I cut his left leg off below the knee. And surprisingly, it actually fit pretty good. I did have to put a little bit of epoxy sculpt in there to fix it a little bit, but all in all, I mean, I think it turned out okay. This leg was slightly longer, so I ended up having to cut the bottom of the peg off. And then I just put some epoxy sculpt on here so that the legs are about the same length, so that he'll stand okay without any issues. So I ended up repainting him, dry brushed the body, dry brushed the face, the hat, and then I ended up making this vest for him. So I made that vest today. That was kind of a pain. Cutting the material and having it just kind of fly all over. It was really hard to get straight cuts with a pair of scissors, but I mean, I think it turned out all right for what it is. So this guy actually, there's a lot of work into this guy. You wouldn't think by just looking at it because he's pretty basic, pretty simple looking, but a lot of work went into this guy here. Although the head is pretty small, it does look a little better than I thought it would. So I'm gonna set him up next to the squid and next to the other pirate that I did. But yeah, I mean, he had no head behind that ear. So everything from the ear, back, and down is pretty much sculpted up into behind the beard there. So a lot of sculpting went into this guy here. But yeah, there you have it, everybody. The newest pirate figure. And thanks again for tuning in. I hope you all have an awesome day. Until next time. Woo!